Hello, I'm Chrissy Seaton. Welcome to my Noahide family channel. Thank you for watching this video, and please remember to subscribe, leave a comment, click the bell to be notified when there's a new video published, and enjoy. Today's topic is called laughing medicine. You know, laughter and joy have very distinct healing abilities. We know this. Science has even proved this. I want to remind you of a lovely verse in Proverbs. It's chapter 15, verse 13. It says, "A glad heart cheers the face, but a despondent heart causes a broken spirit." Very true. Proverbs always has something to suit every situation in life. So I want to say today that being a Noahide, a religious Noahide, that does not mean that we have to walk around with a very serious face all the time. That's not required of us. God doesn't require us to behave in an entirely serious, without smile face. So being a Noahide means we don't avoid happiness, joyousness, laughter. We don't avoid that. That's part of our life, part of who we are. And Hashem doesn't intend for us to be glum and gloomy. That's not what being a Noahide is all about. So we should be joyous and cheerful and laugh often. Mostly we need to learn to laugh at ourselves at times, because that's the only answer some days, and that in itself can be healing. So I guess that we sometimes get caught up in the seriousness of our daily lives, and that's understandable. That's understandable. Those things include just our normal family life or family differences, family situations. It can be related to our job. You've got extra work or pressure you need to work with to get a task completed. It could be your personal financial matters, etc. And also, at the moment, we're going through this global virus, COVID-19, and that in itself has placed a lot of extra, how shall I say, emotional burden upon people. Some people are working from home, so they're jiggling between, running the household and sort of being at work at the same time. There are many and varied things and ways that people at this present time throughout the world are being affected. They're being affected by things that ordinarily they haven't had to deal with. And God willing, this COVID will pass quickly. So that seriousness of daily life, ongoing duties of normal life even, they have a tendency to rob us of our ability to be joyous, to be happy, to laugh, because we have this serious mindset we've placed ourselves in. That's not to make light of having to give serious considerations to certain factors in our life. I agree, we must do that. But when it comes to a point where it's robbing you of those daily joys, of your smile, your happiness, then we have to look closely at that. We have to make an effort here somewhere. So I always say, you look at ads and you see them advertising for detoxing your body, and I must admit that makes me burst out laughing to start with, because I think the easiest, cheapest, safest way to detox your body and your soul is through joyousness and laughter. I'm sure you've all experienced those times when you've had those almost uncontrollable laughter about a situation, or someone's told you a funny story, and you laugh so much you've almost got butterflies in the stomach. My brother is an asthmatic. If he laughs too much, he ends up wheezing. And of course, that makes us laugh all the more, which is not very nice of us, of course. But there are benefits to just laughing. You feel relaxed, and it's almost a contagious thing. When someone else is laughing around you at something, it makes us laugh and feel joyous as well. Now, I'm not talking about crude things in life or laughing at someone's expense. I'm not talking about that type of laughter. I'm talking about genuine laughter because something's made you happy or someone's told you a funny story and it just spills out. That's what detoxes our body and our soul. That's what, it's like a big deep breath, and you feel refreshed, you feel renewed after that. So, and no side effects unless you're an asthmatic. So I guess what I'm trying to relay here is that sometimes we just have to put our smile on. Put our face on, as they say. My mother always had a saying, if we're feeling a bit glum about something, she'd say, oh, just brush your hair and put some lipstick on and you'll feel better. Well, you know what? In a way, she was right. We all have to make an effort. We all can't just allow ourselves to wallow in this sadness pit, I call it. This, it's not good. It's not healthy. So you have to put your smile on. You have to put that smile on your face, and your smile is contagious. Now, that's a virus we need to spread. It's very hard to stay stern or glum in the presence of someone who's smiling brightly at you and speaking with a cheerful voice, a kind word. It's hard to maintain that glum demeanour. That smile and that person's words actually draw you up out of that pit. So you need to sort of, as I said, maintain that smiling countenance and, spread some good, clean laughter. There's nothing wrong for Noahides to enjoy good, wholesome, clean laughter. It's not being bawdy or boisterous or anything like that. It's simply your outward sign of happiness. It's something joyous. So laugh. It's good for you, and it's ever so good for those around you because it is contagious. Your laughter. And that's a gift from Hashem. So laughter is a medicine. It heals the body and the soul. We know that. We know that through scientific tests. And you know how you feel when someone around you is laughing and joyous and happy, and you just it's like a magnet. You just can't avoid it. It's there. You have to be part of it. And for me personally, our local butcher is not that I go there very often because we actually, fortunately, can slaughter our own meat on the farm. But occasionally I might go there to get some sausages or some, rissoles, if I'm feeling lazy. And it doesn't matter what the day is like, he is smiling, he is happy, he's laughing, he's got a kind word to say to everyone. He knows all our business, you know, what we're doing and what our children are doing. And it doesn't matter what's on your mind when you go in there to that butcher shop, but you come out feeling, like you've had a shot in the arm. That is, you know, it doesn't matter what I pay for the rissoles or the sausages. I can tell you they were worth every cent, because he just has that ability to almost have a detoxing effect on those that come in. It would be extremely hard to be in his presence and not smile. You'd have to put an awful lot of work into refraining from smiling. The mechanic I take my car to, he's similar. He's always got some funny comment to make, some, you know, asks about my boys, you know, my sons. He always, I've never heard him say a bad word about anyone or complain about anything. He's always happy and ready for the day and whatever the situation is. You know, they are uplifting people. I'm sure you all know someone like this. I'm always reminded of a very old story, a joke that I'll share with you, and I will probably laugh when I tell it, which is apparently not a good thing for a professional comedian, but don't worry, I'm not a professional comedian. But apparently this lady walked in to the local fruit shop. Anyway, she was picked up an apple, and she said to the fruiter, "Is this fresh?" And he said, "Madam, it is so fresh, when you bite into it, that crisp snap will be heard 2 kilometres away." She said, so she put the apple back down. Then she picked up an orange, and she said, "Is this fresh?" He said, "Madam, don't squeeze that orange too hard, because it has got so much juice in it, it's going to pop out and run down your arm." She said, so she put it down. And then she came over and she said, "Is this lettuce fresh here?" He said, "Madam, if you place your hand upon the heart of that lettuce, you can feel it beating." I don't know if she bought any of the fruit or she bought the lettuce, but wouldn't you like to have been in the presence of that fruit shop owner when he said that? You would have had to have laughed, because it's so funny. Well, to me, that is funny. So we all need that person in our life that it's good to be around or to talk to on the phone or something. But on a more serious note, everything we do in life does require some effort. So nothing just gets done without us putting ourselves into it. And that effort is also required when it comes to being happy. Happiness needs a bit of work as well. And that means we must be have gratitude for the blessings that we have, and be joyous for what we actually have, our possessions and our home, etc. Not despondent about what we want, because we all know what we want isn't necessarily what we need or what Hashem thinks we need. So it's about making the most out of each day, each situation we have, and being happy and grateful about it. So I guess we need to set a little switch in our mind that says, look, we don't need wealth, as in money, to be happy. And our attitude is what determines the riches that we accumulate throughout our lifetime. Our attitude, our choices, how we decide we're going to deal with things, and hopefully in a joyous and grateful way. So maintaining a sense of humour and goodwill throughout our daily life is something we have to put some consideration and effort into it. But the outcome of doing that is it energizes us. It's like a super vitamin boost for our soul and our mind and our heart. And physically, there's very good side effects as well. So I guess I'm trying to say that our countenance, our exterior presentation, how our face looks in terms of, are we looking glum and won't smile? That countenance that we present, that infects people. So make it a good infection. Greet and present with a smile on your face. And that projects on to the next person. And it has that positive effect on those around you. So your smile, your kindness, your laughter, and the words of wisdom, the words that come out of your mouth, these are all healing powers. They truly are God-given healing powers, but you must use them wisely. And I would say, go viral with it. Make it go viral, because you have it in your power to not only increase your joy and happiness in the knowledge that you're one of chosen, unique person belonging to Hashem, but also you have a responsibility to those around you to be joyous, to be kind, to be an influence in a positive way. And that smile is the very best place you can possibly begin. Because before too long, you've noticed the attitude in the room or those surrounding you has changed for the better, and you're feeling much better. So it's a double-edged medication. Thank you for watching, and please take care, and God bless.